Hey guys, Christian Lacey, National Martial Arts, my daughter Jillian Lacey. One of the ground techniques we went over in tonight's virtual class was the knee split pass. We basically just did 2 variations. There are more, but I wanted to go over those variations in case you guys want to practice this at home with your kids and maybe you missed some of the details in class. So it starts out, I'm in Jillian's guard, and let's just change angle a little bit here. I'm in her guard and I've achieved some posture. If you're the bad guy and your kid is the good guy, they'd be practicing this. You'd be the bad guy. You want to make sure your child gets the hands off your head and creates posture first, okay? You can't really do anything unless you break that posture down. Now your child wants to grab the pants and pin your hips to the mat, and they want to bring one knee into the tailbone. When they do that, they got to still create a good base. So if they go this knee first, they got to quickly move that knee out. That works. Or you can take a little bit of a wider knee here and then bring that one in so that you never really lose your base. Or they don't lose the base. From here, I curve my back or I curl my back. That pops the legs open. I bring my knee up. Usually their legs are going to be up at this point. So we've kind of split their legs. I've got the knee that was doing the knee split, the one that was in the tailbone, that comes up first. From here, we're going to the double underhook first. Both hands come under. I drop my knee, I pull her up. An S grip for control first. When I'm ready to start my pass with a few different options, we can feed the gi. This is really tight, so I'm holding here and I'm feeding the gi. I can go cross face. I can go hip and leg. So there's a lot of different options here. Again, 1 is feeding the gi, so super tight. 2 is just cross facing. And 3 is trapping the hip, hugging the knee. And I get her hips up off the mat. When I'm ready to go, push back against me. I usually sprawl, okay? If your child, you should be able to do this to your child. And then you're gonna turn. And you're gonna lay in a modified mount. Okay, that was our first option. Second one was the knee cut. So again, I got my posture. Okay, she's got my head down. I get my posture, grab the pants or just pin the hips to the mat. 1, 2, I get my knee in, pop the legs, knee comes up, her legs are up. Sometimes when I go to do my double under, she might switch to a side, especially if I start to look like I'm gonna pass one way or the other, or just whatever, they might just switch to a side. If she switches to a side, this way, then what I'm gonna do is pin the leg, step over, and knee cut. This hand comes out, underhooks, head is down. I pull the arm up, I sit through, and I make sure, let's call this the lazy boy. I make sure I do this, or she might come around and frame. So once I'm here, Once I'm here, to finish the technique, I'll pull up on the arm, switch my base, bring my knee up under that arm, and now I've got solid side control with an arm isolated, ready to attack this arm. All right, I'm gonna have Jillian show you guys too. So now I'm bad guy, I'd be the parent, child here. You wanna hold their head down, kind of unskilled. They create some posture, okay? She's gonna get her knee in my tailbone and curve, pop the legs open. She pops up that knee first, and when she's ready to go for the double underhook, she goes to 2 knees, back to the mat, S grip, pull me to you. She wants to, yes, get my hips off the mat. Okay, now, this hand can cross face, yep, and now she turns the corner, lifts her head up, and drops the side control. Yep, she can go right to start isolating this arm. Next week, we'll go over some submissions from there. Okay, and then our second option was the knee cut. Maybe I have her here, she clears the hands, postures, pins my hips to the mat. I'm still grabbing both, she pops them open. When she goes for the double under, when she does that, sometimes I instinctually go here. That allows that to happen. She steps over, under hooks, and sits through. What about the lazy boy? Good. Pulls up on the arm, switches her base to her knees. Good. When you go back, when you do that, go back. Keep pulling up on the arm so that I can't get my elbow in, and then trap. Perfect. Okay, and one other detail. come back. If she doesn't get the underhook when she does the knee cut, so go to the knee cut again. Just come back to the knee cut. So when she comes through, she's popped. I've gone here. She goes knee cut here. Boom. If she doesn't get the underhook and I get the underhook, I can come out and take the back. So it's super important that there's a little underhook battle going on and she gets it, not me. And then again, if they do frame, it's not the end of the world. Immediately switch your base, go to modified side, and switch your head. And then she can still deal with it. Okay? All right. So that was our class tonight. Hope you liked the details, and that helps you practicing with your child at home.